we'll see the number 16 team in the country, the Oklahoma Sooners, taking on the winners of 3 straight, the Ole Miss Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth by a couple of legends, and yes, we do use that term loosely. David Pollack from the University of Georgia and former Gator Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's get down to the field. The Rebels will put toe to leather and we'll get started. And he takes this from inside the 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Love seeing these early season top 25 matchups. You can get a really good feel of how good these teams are, guys.
And the intensity is going to be big too, David, because the players, you know, on these teams, they've been thinking about this game for a long time. They knew they'd have a national stage, and they got a chance to prove just how good they are.
Oh, man, make that statement. Make that early statement. We always look at the end of the season, and what does the committee say? Oh, they beat top 25 so-and-so. Here's your chance to put that on your resume that'll pay off big time and late in the season.
On 3rd and short, the power run here. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down.
And it's not as easy as you think on these 3rd and shorts when you know they're running the football to get a stop. And the running back falls forward, but a great job by the defense. Getting the tackle back, not letting him get the first down, keeping him short, and now forcing the offense into decision time. Do they want to go for it early, make a statement, create some momentum? Big stop by this defense.
The one thing that can derail this offense, a bunch of 3-and-outs. They won't do that here, but they might go 4-and-out if they don't convert. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
Oh, and I love that play call on 4th down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. Dropping back, it's Mateer. Got it in the middle, it's up. Oh, he's got some space. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down. Finally at the 38. Guys, Oklahoma's transition to the SEC in 2024 taught them a lesson that you might be able to get by at times without offensive consistency, but you won't thrive. So what kind of pressure, David, is the new guy under center under?
A lot of pressure, but obviously the experience, the transfer over. He was the top guy at that spot in the transfer portal. You bring in a new offensive coordinator, new weapons around him, so a revamped new Oklahoma offense. They're hoping they'll match their defense, and those wins will go up and up and up.
Throws to the wideout. Put it where only his man could get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, he's able to make it easy after that catch, and I think his speed is something that just scares DBs to death. And you think about great Oklahoma receivers recently, guys like CeeDee Lamb, Sterling Shepard, Hollywood Brown. DBs gave them so much cushion because they were afraid they were going to get run by, and I think that's how defenses treat this guy too. With his speed and his playmaking ability, he scares you to death, and that cushion helps him out tremendously.
And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
Big tight end tries to make a catch, and you can tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17.
Yeah, and a great job by the offensive line, seeing the blitz, picking it up, and then it's on the running back. Running back finds a hole, gets a little bit of a crease, makes a nice run at it.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Back to pass, it's Mateer. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Bend don't break by the defense, right? They've allowed a lot of big plays, but here in the red zone, great job in coverage on that 3rd down. And now the offense is in an interesting situation.
It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And the holder will put it down on the left hash, a 34-yard attempt coming. And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0. So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll bring it out. It's Watkins. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The give to the back. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Wide receiver comes in motion. Might be changing the route. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they couldn't make the connection on the long shot.
QB overthrowing an open guy like that, that is just a kick in the gut for this team.
They couldn't connect on 2nd down, now staring at a 3rd and 9. From the gun, wants to pass. Boom. Finds his man, it's Wallace. He'll have the first down as he gets it to the 28-yard line before he stopped.
When you're a playmaker like this guy is, your coaches are going to dial up plays intended for you, especially on 3rd down. That's what you saw in that last play. There was no question where the quarterback was going with that football. All week long, they decided on the biggest downs of this game, we're going to target our best player, and we're going to make sure that he gets looks. It doesn't matter what the coverage is. You saw it right there on that play.
I love early in the game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Wallace. Works his way to the 41, and that is plenty to give him a first down. And the Rebels have their offense in high gear. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pocket breaking down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
The offense changing the play. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Finds the tight end. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down.
Well, I know the tight end did some good things after the catch, but got to give the quarterback credit, too, for the location of the throw. Because he put it out in front of his big man, he was able to make the catch and accelerate, creating some...
And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44.
And I think that time he was trusting his pocket awareness and his arm a little bit too much. You've got to remember, you're one of the best athletes in the country playing the position. If you see a crease, you've just got to take off and get it.
We reach the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period will be a second down. Back to pass. Unloads to the wideout. Just missed his man, gave him just a little too much.
Nice job by the defense there, taking all throws away from the quarterback. He had nowhere to put that football in the field to play, so that ball obviously had to go out of bounds.
Ninth play of the drive coming up, but this one will be tough. Third and long. Wide receiver going in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. A strike downfield. This defense giving up ground as he's finally knocked down at the 26. The Rebels have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Working that left side now. They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9.
The defense needs to have a plan for this guy. They weren't ready for that one. Drag route, running all the way across the field. The DB just can't stay with them because of his speed, and as a result, they give up a big one.
They've hit him with back-to-back chunk plays. Now it's 1st and goal. From the gun. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Stribling. Good throwing catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in.
This is the area of the field defensively. It really doesn't matter what they've done to get here. You got to bow up, try to force the field goal. Nice job on 1st down and goal, getting them tackled to the ground.
Picked up some of what they needed on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and goal from the 5. Unleashes to the end zone. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
There were a lot of people really excited about what this guy could do. Some were saying he could be an All-American, and he's proving them right. That's already his 2nd interception early in this college football season. Offenses are going to figure it out. They're going to stop throwing this guy's way. Just get in trouble when you try.
And winning 1st downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on 1st down that they're going to run the football. So then getting that big chunk, getting in 2nd and short, not a good job by this defense.
And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman.
Well, they're trying to run the football there, just nowhere to go. They got dominated up front at the point of attack. Looking to throw, it's Mateer. Fires to the big fella. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Bunch formation for these receivers. Handoff to the lone back. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
And the Sooners can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll run play action. Starting to feel a little pressure. Tight end finds a soft spot. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. The Sooners are moving quickly down the field. Coming out on first down with the play fake. Snagged in the middle. It's Tatum. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few.
This defense is going to have to be careful. Not only do they have to worry about this guy running the football, but they've got to keep their eye on him when he runs routes, too. He is a versatile back.
They'll line up for a second down play. Gonna run it. It's Tatum. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever. Third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running. So nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
The Sooners come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Just what they'd hoped for on third down as they've got a first at the 32.
Really nice job on third down by this offense. This offense has struggled on third downs throughout the season. Not even in the top 50. But you know what? When you make it third and short, when you have the run-pass option and you're not predictable, you can be more successful. So we'll see if this offense can continue to put themselves in good positions.
You know, sometimes even a short game like that can be used to set up something bigger later on. No
doubt, Reese, they can pump that and take a shot down the field. And don't worry, they're going to go back to that same play because they know this guy with the ball in his hands is dangerous. He makes one guy miss, he can take it to the house.
They had the first down before that penalty backed them up, and now they'll snap it on second down. Let's see what they've got on second down. Looking for a man. It's Mateer. A shot toward the end zone. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And those sting for offenses, man. You've got an opportunity to get in the end zone, to get the touchdown. It's not easy. It's hard to get guys open. He comes open, and the quarterback, man, I bet he wishes he had that one back.
They'll snap it for the 10th time on this drive, but they need a chunk on third and long. He's looking downfield to throw. Dances away. That's it, fly. Fires it incomplete.
Nice job by the defense. They're mixing up their look there. Third and long in field goal range. They go zone coverage. So everybody on the back end has the eye on the quarterback, and they're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
No good. Guys, a missed opportunity there. The lead is still 3. They'll put it in play from the 36 for the first play of the drive. Catch in the middle. It's Strickland. Excellent job working through the air. They're finding a hole in that defense and picking up a first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. It'll be a first down from the 49-yard line. Looking downfield on first down. Hit as he throws. On target to the left. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Wants to go up top on first down. Quarterback now on the run, still looking. Just couldn't find an open man. He'll get rid of it, and it'll be second down.
Well, man, this quarterback is fast. You saw that on his ability to scramble around, but he wasn't fast enough to outrun that hit, and it was the hit that caused the incompletion.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down.
And that is a huge missed opportunity for the quarterback. You've got your guy wide open in the end zone. You're not under pressure. You just got to hit him. That ball got away, and that's one he'd like to have back.
He wants to change this route. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Deep shot for the end zone. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. And they make the play to stop the scoring opportunity just before the end of the half. They are backed up. Defense smelling blood as this drive starts at the 5. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They'll go to the ground. Runs through a tackle. And he works his way forward and finally down at the 15. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. One more snap coming before halftime. On 30 short, the run and looking for the first down. They just needed a few inches, and the defense knocked them down in the backfield. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update. And the Sooners will kick it off to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They start this third quarter after only being able to muster a field goal in the first half.
Yeah, and this offensive coordinator, he has been searching that entire first half to find something that might work. You can't be more anemic than they were in that first half, David. They're going to have to find the answers to the test here quickly.
And you had a whole half to do, to talk about, to discuss. What are you seeing? How do we make some adjustments? This offense has got to find some answers, and they got to find them quick.
Got the quick pass. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. They were able to make the completion, but he had to pick his way for just a little bit. Needed a little more help to spring him for some yardage.
Yeah, if you're going to have success when you throw it outside like that, you're going to need some more blocking and better blocking downfield. Give the defense credit, though. They were able to rally and made a tackle.
From the gun, he'll try to throw for it on third down. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His third interception of the day. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Here comes the Oklahoma offense. Off play action on first down. Looking for space to the left. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they've got it right on the doorstep. And guys, this has been a defensive struggle, but now on first and goal, a chance for the first touchdown of the game. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And with not much doing downfield, he found his parents open in the stands and threw it to him.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's first and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
Trying to pound their way in. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing.
Intercepted. Big play. Stops the drive. Crosses midfield. Finally brought down, but what a play. Not only to get the football, but to flip the field position with the return.
Man, what a huge mistake. Jesse, in the red zone, trying to get points and maybe put this one out of reach, at least make it a 2-score game. Not only do they give up the big play, how about with the setup with field position on the other side?
Yeah, David, coaches always tell quarterbacks when you're in the red zone, it's touch.
There he goes. They get him out of bounds the 5-yard line, and that one might have saved a touchdown.
Wow, the running back there showing you his skill set as he's able to rip off that one for a first down.
And the Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. He's looking to throw. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
Quarterback just has to be more aware of the situation. First down, goal to go situation. You cannot take a sack. So the QB, if no one's open, you got to make sure you're throwing that ball out of the end zone and helping your offense out.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. And he's trying to get it in. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
They'll run it on 3rd and goal. Tripped up for the tackle.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it. Second half, man, I can take the lead right here. I like my chances, and even if I miss, they got to go the whole length of the field.
So they aren't concerned about trying to tie the game. They'll leave the offense on the field and try to take the lead on 4th down. It's incomplete, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And the offense stays aggressive. They try to throw the football and just weren't on the same page. It was an incompletion. He could have done a better job, I think, throwing the ball to his receiver and maybe making it where it's more of a 50-50 ball where he can make a play. Defense gets the big stop.
Here come the Sooners ready to go on offense. That last possession, a prime example, Jesse, of how things get condensed in the red zone.
Hard to throw when the windows are smaller. That's what happens down near the goal line, David. For this quarterback here, just take accountability and ownership and come out here and lead your offense.
And move on. Like, we needed points. That's something that we can harp on. We'll watch the tape this week, but now it's time to move on. Let's get another drive going.
Dropping back, it's Mateer. He hurls one deep down the left side. He almost had the pick, and that could have given them a boost. Instead, it'll be 3rd down.
Man, if he doesn't drop it, there's 2 picks and 2 consecutive drives. He was in great position to make another play, just couldn't secure the catch.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Pulls it in. It's Ott. Makes the grab, and it's enough for the 1st down before he's dragged to the ground.
Nice job by the running back, catching the football and understanding where the 1st down marker was. I got to go get that 1st down. Did a nice job of it.
To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Sategna. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34.
Defense just didn't have an answer there on the slant throw. Once the completion was made, they just couldn't get to the ball carrier and get him down on the ground.
Looking to the big tight end. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
And that was good defense again, and unfortunately we've been saying that all game long. Really, really good defense. Or, listen, you can spell the other side. This offense has really been bad.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves him with 3rd and 3.
I love fighting for extra yards, and I'm going to encourage every single one of my running backs, receivers, and tight ends to do it. Just not my quarterback. I really got to understand, listen, play's over, get down on the ground, don't take too many of those big shots.
That's reeled in, it's Ott. He's got 1st down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. At the end of the period, Oklahoma has the lead. And we've reached the end of the 3rd, and time is running out if they're going to cut into this deficit. Let's take a look at our game stats before we move on. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Looking for a crease. It's Ott. Breaks into the open.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
The give to the back. On the move is the 30. Oh, there's an alley on the left. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma!
And, man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. This certainly hasn't been their best day, but there's no time for mistakes now. They have to execute if they want to snatch this thing from the fire. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver.
Well, we've got a close game here at the start of the fourth quarter, right? This team obviously is down, but they're not playing it close to the vest. Being aggressive, first play of the drive, trying to throw it down the field. They're going to have to complete some of these if they're going to get this comeback win in this game.
Reels it in down the left side. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41.
And this defense has really done a good job containing this superstar quarterback. But now it's a big-time moment. In the fourth quarter, you know the ball's going to be in his hands. Got to get to him. Got to ruffle his feathers, hit him a few times, make him feel uncomfortable.
And there's no quit in this team. Obviously, they're trailing late in the game, but they're trying to make it happen. We've seen 2 big plays now, back-to-back. They're putting pressure on this defense.
Might be calling a hot route. Looking to throw on first down. Steps away. He just wisely got rid of that one. The worst thing that can happen to you is to turn it over on first down in the red zone.
Another incompletion, and I've said that a lot, and these teams are just struggling. I mean, the offense just doesn't know what to do. Nothing's working, ground game, throw game. It's kind of been a rock fight on both sides.
Fires into the end zone.
Oh, my
Another
God.
interception. This guy just can't find his own players. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. The Sooner offense returns to the field. They cashed in on a short field last time they had it, and now they'll go to work from their own end. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And I like the first thought process right here. Run the football. We want to run that clock with the lead. Thank you to the defense for forcing that turnover, setting us up. Now,
oh my gosh, I'm going
together. We're looking really good.
Fucking going trumpet.
The defense is obviously ready for that play. They've obviously been watching film. They know that that pass play is one of the bread and butter plays this offense has. So nice job defending.
The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. Picks up the first down, still moving. Turns it on down the left side. At the 30. The 10. And he slipped through the crowd, and he'll house it. Touchdown Sooners. They give themselves a little more cushion as they try to reel off their 4th straight win.
I mean, let's go. That's a day's worth of yards right there on one carry. The home run hitter takes the snap, gets the football. He does the rest, shows off the speed, taking it 90-plus yards to the house.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. We've certainly seen better performances from this group. You have to hope that they'll grow from this, but this is going to be one that they're going to kick themselves over for a while. He lofts one down the sideline.
Oh, and then you drop that?
Fingers in.
You're gonna drop that?
That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Pressure coming. And he gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line.
Man, and the defense comes up with the sack. And this is honestly not what we expected. We expected this to be a high-flying offense. You know, this trigger man is usually really, really on top of things. This is a day he would love to forget.
On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep.
And then another in. Oh my God, bro.
Today, why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watched the film. They've been mixing up their looks defensively, trying to confuse this quarterback, and again, on that last deep shot, it falls incomplete.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Under heavy pressure, lets it fly. Makes the grab, plenty for the 1st down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
Man, what a throw. Under duress, getting hit as you throw. He's been sacked several times today. I love how he continues to hang in the pocket and make plays for this offense.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had zero rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Wants to throw again. He'll take another shot here. Got it in stride inside the 20. Oh, he thought for sure he was going to be able to house that one, but a huge pickup all the way down to the 12. Quarterback making checks.
That's a ball.
Looking to throw on 1st down. The throw. He's got it on the run. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the 1st down and sets them up beautifully here. To the air on 2nd down. Bringing the heat. And he'll step into the end zone.
Open early and all that time.
He didn't see anyone open. Said, no problem. I'll take care of it myself.
Yeah, I've been there before. Been there, done that. Not my first rodeo. I've been in this kind of situation. Down by the goal line, I'm getting outside, and I'm taking it in myself.
And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. They want to throw it. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, and they've got it down to single digits, a 9-point game. They're set to kick it off. Do you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it out. It's Ott.
No.
He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. Time for this Sooner offense to go back to work. The give and tick, 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 tick. He'll push his way out to the 30, a pickup of 3.
The defense, obviously, at this point is trailing. They need to get the football back. They're expecting run. They know the offense is going to try and bleed the clock, so you got to be good at the point of attack. They were right there. They gave up nothing on that run.
We've reached a 2-minute timeout. In all likelihood, they could just run the clock out. We'll see if they want to rub a little salt in the wound. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking downfield, it's Mateer. With the catch, it's Ott. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker.
Again, this is a running back that can hurt you running it between the tackles, and he's dangerous out in space. They like to throw it to him out on the perimeter as he picks up a couple of yards there.
Wants to throw on 3rd down.
Perkins.
Grab near the sticks. It's Ott. Gets it out across the 40. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 42 as this offense trying to put together a good drive.
Perkins. Should have just watched that shit. So.
The Sooners will have it 1st and 10. From the shotgun, the inside give.
God,
Got the
bro.
1st down and more. Crosses the 30. He's got
There's
a lead.
no
Speeding
way.
down the left side. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Oklahoma! With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start.
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
God, bro.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25.
It's such a winnable game.
Quarterback adjusting the pattern.
Winnable game, bro. Oh, shit.
Wants to throw on 1st down.
Yeah.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
This offensive line is not going to like watching the film back tomorrow when they get the opportunity, because they have gotten beat time and time again up front, especially in passing situations. All of the hits, all of the sacks this quarterback has taken is the biggest reason why they're going to lose this game.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. Complete to the left. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They went up top to pick up the last 1st down. Let's see what they have here. Looking downfield on 1st down. Going for the big play. A sensational grab down the field there as they try to at least put a positive spin on the end of this game. Huge play, puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. Now from inside the red zone. He wants it all. And this is caught for a touchdown, so hold on just a minute. We might have a finish here.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here's the snap, looking to throw. He makes the grab. The 2-point try is good, and it's a 1-possession game late. Just over 20 seconds to play. They must recover this onside kick to have a chance. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
And that is why they're called the hands team, people, on onside kicks. Great job jumping on that ball.
So here comes the Oklahoma offense. 1-possession game, getting late, first order of business, just take care of the football.
So they call this situation 4-minute offense, where you're trying to run the football and throw high percentage passes to maintain possession and bleed the clock. This is a very difficult point of the game to execute at a high level.
Yeah, and listen, what you understand as an offense is if I get 1 or 2 first downs, this ball game's over. And that's your sole objective. Not scoring, take care of the football, get a few first downs, walk out with a W.
Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation.
Such a disgusting game, bro. Oh my god. Fucking boneheaded, bro. This boneheaded shit, bro.